Hi, I'm Doug from Alternative Nation.
And I'm Magic Mike Mazzarone, also from Alternative Nation.
Last night we went to the Starland Ballroom grand reopening ceremony, which had Filter and STP with Chester Bennington.
And I'll tell you right now, I am completely sold when it comes to Chester Bennington as the frontman for STP. And when it was first announced, I really completely didn't want to like Bennington as the lead singer of STP because I have a deep hatred for Linkin Park. Like, it runs so deeply. I don't know about you. I don't know if you don't like Linkin Park, but one of my least favorite bands of all time. But when it comes to Bennington singing with STP, going there, it's like the band is completely rejuvenated, and it's so freaky on how much he actually sounds a little bit like Scott Weiland, like a clean and sober Scott Weiland. It's just uncanny, and when I first heard Out of Time, I think that was the first thing that kind of completely sold me a little bit. It was like, this is actually pretty good, because it sounds like something Weiland would actually sing. It sounds like a vintage STP song. So, I mean, I don't know if Bennington is going to stick around. I don't know if they're going to continue with him as the lead singer, or if they're going to do guest revolving lead singers, which also would be a cool idea. But this was a very, very cool concert.
Yeah. Crowd was really into it. Lots of Linkin Park fans, lots of STP fans. Band was in good spirits. I've never seen Dean and Robert talk as much as they did last night. Lots of humor. Santa Claus is there. I don't know why. It's just a guy in the front row, just a Santa. And so Dean had to kind of stop in the middle of talking and do a double take, and he just pointed at him. He's like, "Thanks for coming, but it's too early."
Yeah, playing Jingle Bells a little bit on the guitar. It would have been more hilarious, of course, if he did a little bit of Winter Wonderland, Scott Weiland's thing, but of course, no.
Yeah, I love some of the deep cuts they really pulled out last night. Sex and Violence, Church on Tuesday, both off number 4. Two great songs, very underutilized, post-reunion era STP.
I'm sorry. I think the only weird thing, though, is that we didn't hear Plush. But I guess the only reason for that is because,
well, it's the one that's really associated with Weiland's voice, so I guess maybe Chester would feel really bad doing Plush. That's just my theory, because it's that one song, just all the casual fans that really, represents what Weiland is as a frontman. So, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents.
Maybe it would have been a little awkward, but...
Yeah. So we stuck around after the show, ran into Robert, he was really nice. He was talking about how, getting a new frontman added 10 years to his life. I thought that was pretty funny. Some guy said, about how first thing he thought when the band played was, wow, they're on time. And so Robert just kind of looked at him, he's just like, I'm always on time.
But how about when we first got there and we talked to that STP fan who was the father, and the Linkin Park fan who was the son?
I thought that was really cool, as you see here. So I'm guessing you're here for Linkin Park and you're here for STP, that kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on the new singer?
I think it's a nice fit. It's gonna work.
What do you think?
I mean, I've been a Linkin Park fan since I've been little, so Chester's always been my man.
That's awesome. So I think that's really cool. It's kind of a cross-generational thing. The STP fans who are older bringing their children who are Linkin Park fans is kind of,
I think No.
Well, don't worry about it. But it's pretty much, just kind of a diffusing of interests, children introducing parents to their music and vice versa. So I think that's really, it's one of the really special things about this tour.
Yeah, I think the weird thing about it, though, is the STP fans are part of the older generation now. Never thought I would come to see that because, I grew up with STP, Doug grew up with STP.
Lots of Linkin Park fans there for Chester, especially, the young female demographic. So what'd you guys think? Yeah?
He's my hero, and Alex just a complete bomb,
You think you'd listen to STP more after tonight? That's cool.
If Chester's in it, yeah, we will.
What was your favorite song played tonight?
one.
I don't really. The one that he said this is for New Jersey, something pie or something.
Yeah.
Chester rocks.
Yeah, Chester rocks. Yeah, the one where he said this is something pie.
Piece of pie.
Piece of pie. Yeah. It was a great night, and I had an amazing time.
So, yeah, I mean, it was just really a mix of, you know, two different demographics of the crowd tonight. Everybody was in good spirits. You know, oh, funny story actually. Apparently, there's such a thing as an STP cake.
There is such a thing as an STP cake. We, right as the show ended, this couple that we met got a cake from one of the roadies, I would say, or some of the management, and it was completely dressed up like the background from the show.
Yeah, the new logo, the
Yeah, the
stamp.
new logo, yes. So that was really cool, and it was actually going to be offered to the band, but they didn't want it, so they gave it to that couple, and then we took a few pictures of it. I think are we going to put it up on the review?
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
so you
go.
guys will see it.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. You know, I really hope this really works out well for DeLeos. They put up with so much, you know, crap over the past 20 years. They really deserve this success.
And hopefully this brings the younger fans together with the older STP fans. Hopefully it's like a cross thing. So, yeah, I really just really hope that new fans discover STP because they have such a great catalog of music.
So this is Doug from Alternative Nation and Mike signing out.